Yeah, I'm back on Excel. So this morning we want to look at an important what I call it an important formula or function in Excel, which is term go seek. It is called go seek. And what's the essence of go seek? Go seek is used for calculation. Like when you have something in mind, when you have a goal in mind, the end result in mind, but you don't know how you want to arrive at that goal. That's what you use go seek for. So like okay, and one of the things we can use GOSI for different things, but to make it more relatable, I've been using it to calculate salary. You know, when it comes to salary, there's something called gross salary and there's something called net salary. Gross salary is salary you collected without any adjustment for tax purpose, without any adjustment. For which means that let's say you are working in a place and when you negotiate and they say they are going to pay you 400,000 gross, it means that what they are paying you is 400,000. That means that 400,000 it contains your basic salary, your other allowances, your pension, your tax, everything is contained in that basics, in that gross salary. But we have something called net pay or net salary. What net salary is the amount you collected after you have deducted other allowances, pension. When in short, your net pay is the amount that enter your bank account. So whatever you receive as your alert at the end of the day, at the end of the month, that's your net pay. Now let's look at this. So if you look at this, you can see here there is this monthly pay here. I think the monthly pay, I think the monthly net pay here is 688 688,000. That's the monthly net pay. But if you check here now, what's the monthly gross? Let me see. Do you have monthly gross? Okay, the monthly gross is 900,000. But in this monthly net pay, there are a lot of calculation that has been made before we arrive at this 666. So there have been a lot of calculation that have been made here. So what are you trying to do now is that we are going to see this net pay is 688. Let me just copy and paste copy. I want to paste special to see the amount paste as values. So 688,721, which means that if the person, based on the calculation we did here, if that person is collecting 100,000 as the gross salary, at the end of the day, the amount is going to collect will be 688,721. But you know, when you are negotiating as HR, when you are trying to recruit or hire new people, some employee like me now, I try to emphasize on the net. Like how much am I going to collect net? How much is it in my bank account? So let's assume that when you are making that stuff, so the person said that okay, I want to know how much I'm going to collect net. Or let's say the person even said that what I wanted to collect is 300,000 net. So you might because in your own as a like for the organization, the cost for the organization, the body of the organization is going to be the gross. So you want to know how much will be the gross salary from that net. So let's say the net is 300,000. So how are we going to get the gross? So what you have to do is that let's say we are using this particular first one, which is employee ID 11000 Agbolabukun. So you come here and you come under that net pay, you see that column, go there, you go to the data tab. When you go to data tab, you go to your what if analysis, you see you click on go seek. When you click on go seek, it's asking you that set cell, which cell are you going to set? What you are setting is where you want your answer, what you want your goal to be. Because me, I want to know the net, I want to know uh the gross pay now in this case. So if I want to know the gross pay, I need to move my cursor to where the the gross monthly. Don't worry, let me just know the gross for the total self, not monthly, the annual. So this is the annual. So you see cell, so which means that we are setting this cell. Oh, sorry. It should be the net pay. We want to know how much are we going to collect as our monthly net pay. So we are setting cell AB16. To which value? Which value are we going to set it? Because I want to collect the net of 250,000, 250,000. So you set it by changing. Which cell are we changing? We are changing the gross. So let's move the cursor to the gross. We are changing to the gross. Gross is the annual gross. That's 10.8 million. Let's click on OK. So automatically, so let's go and check. If you check now, it means that if I want to, based on this computation, you can see what is showing now. Based on this computation, my gross, if I want to be earning 250,000 net, what they need to pay me based on their tax policy in this organization is that they have to pay me 310,603. And how much am I going to collect on annual? On annual basis, I'll be collecting 3 million, 3.7 million. So that's how you can use. So which means that as HR now, if they want to go and give feedback that okay, this person that we negotiated with, he said that he's going to be collecting 250,000 net, and based on the calculation and based on the policy we have on ground, which means that we are going to be paying him 3.7 million per annual, or 3.7 million as annual salary, as annual gross salary. So that's how we use GoSeek. Thanks so much, and God bless you. So when next we join, it should be another topic we'll be discussing. Thank you.